And I just hit live. We've been talking nothing. Oh, wow. All right. Well, we can go back, I guess. Um,
Sure.
so, guys, welcome once again to Urban Hillside's own real estate reality. And sorry for the lateness today, but we had some other matters to deal with. We are talking now about Avenue 8's The Landscape email newsletter. It comes out every couple weeks, definitely monthly. You can go to Avenue 8. I will put that in the, let's see here, in the comments. And you can sign up for it yourself. But it's a great newsletter. And I will also share with you the, the newsletter content that we're going to go over. But let me go ahead and read it real quick. So it's The Landscape from Avenue 8, July 2022, Volume 12. And the theme is The Big Shift. So the post-frenzy housing market, the value of home as inflation, interest hikes, and potential recession. When we talk about the home buying frenzy of the past 2 years, we forget that it was also an everything buying frenzy. Americans decimated the inventory of highly discretionary, big ticket items like Pelotons, barbecue smokers, and Chase lounges. We also loaded up on basic necessities: food, socks, soap. I think toilet paper as well, right, Darren? But where does but where does real estate fit into that spending spectrum? Are houses more like Pelotons or more like soap? That seemingly ridiculous question was the crux of a serious debate that arose in the aftermath of the housing crisis of 2008. Is housing a luxury or a staple? The answer is supposed to tell us what will happen when the music stops. Will people stop buying homes and pushing up prices, or focus all of their financial firepower on the most important purchase of all? But this moment is very different from 2008. Household balance sheets today are very strong, as are the job market and the loans underpinning the housing market. And the differences in supply and demand are profound. Even after increases in recent months, housing supply is still less than half of what would be needed to meet average demand. See the keys below. And with the largest generation in the country, millennials now reaching peak home buying age, demand will continue to be well above average. The result is that home values are still forecasted to rise 9.3% this year, half as fast as over the past 12 months, but more than double the average annual rate. And as for that luxury versus staple debate, the answer is clearly both. Sales of luxury homes fell 17.8% in Q1 this year, while non-luxury home sales declined by only 5.4%. And as we move through here, we can go to the keys, and it gives us a little bit more data. Housing supply has increased in the last few months, but will take years to fully rebalance. So the snapshot here is looking at May of 20. We were slightly above 4 months in terms of housing supply. 6 months is considered a balanced market between buyers and sellers. And here we are now, May 2022. We're slightly above 2 months supply. So it's only gotten smaller. I'd be eager to see, what July looks like. Maybe it's perked up a bit, right? But still, very short. The takeaway here, it says, despite an increase in options for buyers, we remain solidly in a seller's market and will stay there until home builders catch up with demand. Most analysts believe that won't happen until at least 2024. And then it goes on here, talking about price reductions have returned to normal levels in recent months, both nationally and in our key markets. So share of homes with price drops. And I don't see the color key here.
Well, LA looks like you have San Francisco, New York, LA, and then the entire country. So
Got it. Oh, yeah,
get,
US,
get what
LA,
from
New
the vibe.
York. You're right.
Yeah.
You're right. So, yeah, there are some drops, but yeah. Takeaway here, price reductions are increasing sharply, but only from the absurdly low levels seen during the buying frenzy of the past 2 years. We're still well under the average of 1 out of 3 sellers that reduce their price in a normal market. So, yeah, what do you
Yeah.
have to say to that, man?
Well, Yeah, what I love about these charts is it shows the up and downs, right? So even if you're in a down moment, maybe there's an opportunity, but it could come back.
Hmm.
We consistently say it's based on where you're at in your life and what's going on as to whether it's the right time to buy or sell.
Right.
Um, but we're definitely in an environment that we haven't seen in some time, where there's real debate on both
Hmm.
sides. People seem to have some legitimate reasons why things should move up or down. It seems to be a little more consistently saying there's a justification why it will stay up, but there's
Hmm.
enough people that believe it might move down, so it could create some opportunities in the market if you're a buyer. Um, and we are seeing price reductions, so there are some opportunities there for buyers. For a seller, I think we consistently, absolutely consistently see things that are presented well in good neighborhoods, have checked a lot of the boxes, are marketed well, are still selling at top dollar. That has
Hmm.
not changed. There's been no dip in that. I think a lot of these dips might be created by the overzealous seller pricing too high,
Hmm.
in which case maybe the market was able to catch up to them in the past, um, or a house that just doesn't show well. And in that case, if there are enough buyers who aren't as excited, maybe they end up having to reduce.
Right.
So the message to a seller is prepare, inspect, present well. It's still a seller's market. But for a buyer, there are some opportunities for people who maybe aren't as strong on the selling side.
Yep. I mean, for me, what this said to me, and I think we've mentioned this a couple of times, is there is a big shift. It is a new world, but let's not over hype, reductions and other things. Time needs to run through this. We'll see what happens. But, this is a more of a back to normal kind of statement, right? Like
Not even
this,
yet, as it
right?
says, but yes, it's moving towards a normal
Yeah.
dynamic.
Yeah.
Um, Still favoring sellers, but moving in the direction of buyers.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Well, there you go. I put it in the comments, so check it out yourself. Avenue Eight's own The Landscape email newsletter. Really good content for you. Okay, so let me get out of this. One thing that I wanted to mention for people was the city has a campaign to plant 90,000 trees. I forget in what span of time, but it's a short one, to cool the city down temperature wise. And I'm sure that relates to a lot of things, not just livability, but the environment and a bunch of other things, I'm sure. But basically, we want you guys to know that City Plants, that's the name of the program, is offering up to 7 free trees for you, whether it's on your property or maybe you've got a suggestion, maybe along the sidewalk or somewhere in a community area, a park where you think there needs to be more trees. So, again, I will put this cityplants.org into the comments section. But, Darren, I was telling you earlier, it's, when you think we're in a drought, and I know you asked this, wow, is this the right time? These are called water resistant trees, or drought resistant, rather. So, very, very cool. They'll even deliver it for you.
Ah,
So
that's awesome.
they've got trucks. They've got species that you can point out what you'd like, and they divide it into small, medium, and large. So very, very cool. You can see how the plants will grow in terms of when they mature. I'm sure they're not this big when they drop them off, but I think it's very well thought out, and certainly we should all try to take advantage of this.
Yeah, I
Very
think when you put a new plant in the ground, it does take consistent watering to stay alive, and the drought tolerant
right
plants.
at the beginning, right? For sure, you got to
Yeah,
get it established. Yeah.
absolutely. So you got to get through a year where it's gotten water when it needs to, the root system isn't drying out. And after that, the more drought tolerant plants should require less water. It's always
Hmm.
best to do drip irrigation, to
Hmm.
minimize the water usage. It's more
Right.
expensive to install it, but it is what it is. If we're trying to be water wise
Yeah.
and create greenscape, that's the combination that works.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
it's great. We're talking about the future growth of a tree, so they've got it pretty much down to what you need in terms of planting. So, for instance, a purple orchid tree here, height average is 25 feet. It's deciduous, water user. It's drought tolerant. Overhead power lines. It's safe. Defining characteristic: fragrant lavender or pink flowers in spring or winter, and then native to India and China. So, really great stuff here. Check it out. We just wanted to promote it, and I think I'll put my order in. I had no idea about this. So, okay, well, great. So that's that. Uh, our next stop is what we call seller wins and buyer wins. Let me pull out my email here. Here we go. Let's go with the MLS.com. Member login. There we go. Okay. All right. So, Darren, I don't know if you had a chance to look at the list a bit, but we did see slightly better wins for buyers. Uh, but as soon as we try to identify a trend, wow, the first one I'm going to show you is a $905,000 increase
Yeah,
over its list price.
there were some both that there were some better buyer wins and some huge seller wins.
Oh
So I guess
yeah, man.
if we're moving towards a more balanced, we're moving in that direction. It's nice to see some buyer wins in there, and it's
Yeah.
consistent with the message we've been saying.
Yep. So let's start in Silver Lake. It is 1718 Maltman Avenue. It's a 3 bedroom, 3 bath, 2,120 square feet is the living space. Sold for $3,500,676 for a $905,676 increase. So the list price was $2,595,000. I guess, gosh, man, I just thought of this. Maybe this bodes well for a listing that'll be coming up for us, not too far away from here. Maybe.
Sure.
The lot size, almost 6,000 square feet, and took 15 days on the market. And finally, Daria Greenbaum was the listing agent, and on the buy side, Heather Roy and Lyrka Bosnak, partner agents there, represented the buyer. So, what do you have to say, man? It's got some great charm. You can,
I'm kind of blown away by this price. I don't know what to say,
right?
man.
Right?
$3.5 million for a 2,100 square foot house.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um, I don't know what to say. I'm assuming
And
for someone it's a lifetime home, and maybe in 20 years, 30 years when they sell it, they'll make
mm,
money on the resale. But it just
yeah.
seems very high to me.
Yeah. Yeah. I doubt highly if Daria Greenbaum even thought it was going to get this high. I don't think anybody could have predicted this for sure. So anyway, there you go. It's a beautiful house. Looks well done. But yeah, wow to the price. Yeah. All right. Next, let's move on to. We are off to 1938 North Edgemont. Let me get over there. This started at 1,895,000 as a list price. It landed at 2,630,000, and that was a $735,000 increase. So let's take a look. 1938 North Edgemont Street. This is Los Feliz. 3 bedroom, 2 bath, 2,184 square feet. Again, sold for 2,630,000. It's on a 7,400 square foot lot, almost 7,400. It took 11 days on the market, and this is brought to us by the Morenos, the Moreno family, Eileen, Laura, and George.
Mm.
And on the buy side, Jenny Vanacore represented the buyer. So, does this one shock you?
No, this one doesn't shock me. It seems appropriate. It's where the other one started.
Right.
Um, yeah, I mean, over 2 million is the new norm. This looks
Yeah.
like a
And it's
nice
Los
house.
Feliz. Yeah.
It's Feliz. A usable lot. Looks like
Yeah.
the entire lot is very usable. It's set
Yeah.
back from the curb. Yeah, I mean,
Makes sense.
it's an amazing increase, and not too long ago, I felt like this would have ended up in the low 2 million range, but 2,600,000 it is.
Yeah. There we go. All right. Next, let's see. We're going off to, let's see here, 5331 Mount Helena Avenue. This is, oops, sorry. This is Eagle Rock. Let me get over there. So this started at 1,295,000, fairly reasonable, and it launched up to a sold price, Darren, of 1,990,000, and that's a 695,000 increase. I think this one didn't make sense to me, but who are we?
Uh,
Right.
Good
Let's take
street,
a
nice location. It's just a smaller house,
yeah.
1,500 square feet. But you've got a full basketball court with a 3-point line. I mean,
Oh,
maybe that was the kicker.
yeah. Still looks like there needed to be some updates done. I'm sure they'll do that. But
Yeah.
yeah, bit of a shocker there as well. So,
You better not
uh,
overshoot that basketball. It's going to end up in your neighbor's yard. Better be a good shot.
oh, let me finish the stats. So yeah, 3 bedroom, 2 bath, 1,470 square feet, living space, 7,700 square feet of a lot, 14 days on the market, and let's see here. Carrie Field was the listing agent. Congrats, Carrie. And on the buy side, Alexis La Montaña. Yeah, I said that well. Okay, congrats, guys. Next is we're moving to 3014 Maxwell Street. This started at 1,995,000. This is Los Feliz again. Landed at $2,212,817 for a $217,000 800 217 817 increase. Let's take a look.
This place is beautiful. If I compare it to the other ones, this should have sold for
Right?
$1 million more.
It was surprising. 3014 Maxwell Street, 3 bedroom, 3 bath. Again, in that 2000 range, 2008 square feet of living space. 2,212,817 was the final price. 4,500 square foot lot, 9 days on the market. This was brought to us by Natalie Stern Traven on the listing side. And on the buy side, Alexander Vichinsky and Adam Derry. So, yeah, right? This is totally sensible. And
Absolutely.
yeah,
That's a good price for the buyer in this market.
yeah. And like, yeah, right. And it's Los Feliz. This is great. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right,
There's
guys.
one. There's one on Hill Drive, 1216 Hill Drive. That one jumped 520,000.
You know what they did to us though? There's no pictures, so I didn't.
Got it.
Or there's like one, so I didn't.
Yeah, don't do it then. That's
Yeah,
fine.
yeah, yeah. So let's move on to what we consider buyer wins in this market. Let's take a look. Let's see. Okay, so this is 5417 Meridian Street. Started at 1,095,000, and it landed at 1,206,000. So fairly reasonable. Oh, and there are my dogs. Okay, hold on. So this is 5417 Meridian Street. It's 2 bedroom, 2 bath. It's 1,157 square feet of living space. This was a $111,000 increase over the list. It's in Highland Park and fairly small lot, 3,600 square foot lot.
Yeah.
And 9 days on the market to sell. This is brought to us by Henry Placencia. Congrats, Henry. On the listing side and on the buy side, Jennifer Gainey. So, what do you think of that?
It lacks that wow factor. It
Yeah,
looks
yeah,
clean. It looks
yeah,
move-in ready.
yeah, yeah,
Um, Very clean. It just doesn't have the wow
yeah.
factor, so I'm not surprised.
Yeah, for me,
Um,
it's a little too close to the street. I mean, it does have some cover, which is nice, but it's a smaller lot. So
yeah, it's got like the glass backsplash in the kitchen, which definitely isn't helping. The lower end, uh, I'm guessing
the
vinyl,
windows.
vinyl flooring as well as the
Aha.
vinyl windows. Yeah. So
Right.
so for Northeast, what will really get you that big wow is the more natural materials.
Right.
Pretty
Right.
consistently, not only in material choices that are part of the property, but even in the staging elements as well. So,
Yeah. Yeah.
but yeah,
Yeah. Kind of a tough place for that refrigerator. Where
yeah,
they
it's
put
pretty
it
big. You really need to in small
to get that
kitchens.
left. Yeah.
You really got to go with countertop refrigerators. They
Right.
look
And try to
ridiculous.
float it in the middle, right? If you want to get both
Oh,
doors,
as far
or
as the
can you get away
layout.
with it?
Oh
Yeah.
well, it's not against the wall, so they'll swing both. Both doors will swing open.
Oh
So
wait, is it?
yeah, if you look at photo 12, it's it's
Oh no,
space.
but
It's
look at
it's
that.
got a pantry to the left.
No, no, no. Look at that.
Oh,
See that? Not a good placement. But anyway, it got sold, and I think somebody should be happy in this day and age. Okay, let's go to 1637 Delta, and this started at a very nice 789,000. It landed at 825,000 for a $36,000 increase, and there's some reasons why. Let's take a look. Darren, this is our friend Joe Lightfoot. Uh, so first off, it's a one bedroom, two bath. It's 640 square feet. I think there might be some extra square footage there somewhere. Sold for 825,000. This is Silver Lake. Is this Silver Lake or Echo Park?
no, it's Echo Park.
Echo Park, right? Okay, and it's on a really small lot, 1,497 square feet. Wow. 14 days on the market it took. And as I said, this is brought to us by Joseph Lightfoot as the listing agent. And on the buy side, Eleha Bitaraf. So congrats to both. But is this a stair street, Darren? That's what I wanted to ask you.
I
Let's
think
see.
I've been in this house. That's what I was trying to
Have
figure
you?
out. It is a stair straight. Yes.
It is. Okay.
And it's not the one I'm thinking of. Actually, the one I'm thinking of is just below it.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, I mean it's which means you don't have off-street parking, but it's no worse than any other home as far as
Mm-hmm.
being in the hills. You're not taking any
Right.
more stairs. It's a very short stair street, so
Right.
it just means street parking. Um,
Oh,
which
there you go. Mm-hmm.
yeah, even if you're not on a stair street in a lot of these hillside homes, it could still mean street parking with a small
Right.
garage or a difficult to navigate space.
Well, it does say here, let's see, public records list living area at 320 square feet, one bedroom, one bath. So,
Wow.
wow,
Wow.
maybe there was a big down payment on this one, huh? To
It
get through
would
that.
require one, yes.
Yeah,
Sure.
yeah. Wow. Okay. Well, very unusual. Very cool. Let's see here. Next one is 1975 Reedsdale Avenue. Uh, this started at, let's see here. Oops, hold on. Started at a heady 3,495,000, and it only went up $5,000, 3,500,000. Crucial $5,000 made that deal happen. Let's see here. Uh, this Let me get this going.
Wow. It's a
So,
grand house.
right? Yeah. 1975 Reedsdale Avenue. This is Silver Lake, right close to the lake. Five bedroom, four bath, 4753 square feet. You're all right. On an 8,300 square foot lot. $3,500,000 was the sold price, and 16 days on the market. This is brought to us by Brock Harris and Lori Harris.
Mm.
And on the buy side, Michael Rosales represented the buyer. So, yeah, again, this is up in that rarefied air, even for Silver Lake. But square
The house,
footage justifies it. The area justifies
absolutely.
it. I mean, the
Yeah,
architecture. I mean, look, the view of the. Yeah,
it's a beautiful
yeah,
space. This
yeah.
it checks a lot of boxes. Yeah, so good for
Cool.
them.
Yeah. Okay. Let's move on to our final one here is maybe the other one too, but 662 Burwood Terrace. Uh, this started at 1,295,000, and it settled at 1,265,000 for a $30,000 reduction. Let's take a look here. Great view. I think this is Highland Park. Let's see. All right. 662 Burwood Terrace. This is Highland Park. 3 bedroom, 2 bath, 1,568 square feet of living space. A 5560 square foot lot, and 36 days on the market it took. And on the list side, this was Douglas Stockley, and on the buy side, Sammy Lyon or Leone. So, what do you think? Somebody got a pretty good deal, I think, right?
Gosh, the outdoor space is amazing.
Yeah.
Looks large. The house inside looks like it's small.
Mm-hmm.
Although it's a good size,
Right.
it seems like all the spaces are quite small.
Yeah.
So it could be the photos that make it feel that way. But
Well, I was going to say for me, some of the shots, yeah, it seemed a little cramped. I don't know if that was just the staging and the furniture saying that, but yeah, beautiful outside space. Really
yeah,
is.
I mean, even the inside space has some nice elements.
Right.
So yeah, I think that this was a good deal. I know it's Burwood goes really high up into the hills. I'm not looking at the map here. I can look at
Yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah.
But if it's depending on which side of Fig, yeah, it's on the
Oh,
Figueroa side that goes up into the hills, and
okay.
it's near the end of the road. I wonder
Got it.
if it has parking,
It does
which would
not. It says other on street, so there's
yeah.
none. Yeah,
So it's almost like a stair street at the top.
got it.
So it's tranquil and peaceful and private,
Right.
um, but
But understand, right?
yeah,
Groceries are going to be a bit of a
yeah,
hike.
lack of parking is tough for some people.
Yeah.
Sure.
Now, it says back on market, so that's the 36 days.
Hmm,
Um,
got it. So it went
got
back
it.
on market, then it came out and sold. Yeah.
Yeah, very quickly. Yeah.
Cool.
All right. Well, great. Wow. I like that one a lot. Okay, next we will move on to. Oh, I pointed this out only because I think we mentioned it. This is 1940 Sitchell Street. I think it's El Sereno. Yep. And I think we pointed it out because of its low price, 525,000 list. It went to 690,000 for a $165,000 increase. But yeah, I did not look. I did not look to see if this was a private buyer or if it might have been a flipper. But I think there's room there. 1940 Sitchell Street. Oh, it's Lincoln Heights. I apologize.
Yeah.
Two bedroom, 1 bath, 926 square feet, uh, and small lot, 2,600 square feet lot. 9 days on the market, and see, brought to us by Kelly Delot, and on the buy side, Amalia Ochoa. Now, you know why this stuck in my head? Because I think one of our clients was looking at this.
Hmm.
I think it was Anne.
It's
That
got a
was it.
two-car garage, man, and that's has great value there.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Right? Especially
could,
Lincoln Heights. Right.
yeah, could still be single family plus ADU,
Yeah.
or an expansion of the house. Wow,
Yeah.
look at that.
That's nice. Yeah. A lot of good things there. Yeah.
Sure. Cool.
All right. Well, there you go. Things are still going up. Things are still
Yeah.
going up. All right, so let me move on, Darren, to new listings, and let's see what we've got here. You can pick out some faves.
Well, I'm just curious about this 2523 Bellevue, 4 bedroom, 1 bath, 1,000 square feet for 649.
Okay, let me get over there. Let's see. 2523, eh? 2523. There it is, Bellevue. All right. So, is this by the freeway? It's just one street over, right?
Sure, it is. And it's a complete flip, but it's a good price.
So this is, let's see, 2523 Bellevue Avenue, 4 bedroom, 1 bath, 1,000 square feet. Those are some small bedrooms. 649,000. This is Echo Park, right? Yeah. 3,300 square feet of lot, and it's been on the market only 2 days. Uh, and this is brought to us by an Alan Glogovician. Glogovician. There you go. Yeah. So what do you think, man? You think it's a flip? Maybe
Completely a
lose
flip.
one lose one bedroom at least for a master somewhere?
Yeah, 4 bedrooms is ridiculous at 1,000 square feet.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um, yeah,
But
it,
and what could this turn into? Maybe a million? No,
for sure. It could.
right?
Yeah, easily. It could go
Yeah.
more.
Wow. Okay. What else do you see out there?
Um,
Oops, sorry. Just pulled myself out.
let's look at 3701 Shannon Road up in Los Feliz.
Hold on, I got it logged. Yeah.
Wow.
Okay. Getting there. I'm getting there. Uh, okay. What's the address number again? I'll look it up.
3701 Shannon Road.
Okay. 3701. 3701. Okay. Shannon Road. Oh, this looks nice. Okay. So this is 3701 Shannon Road. This is Los Feliz. It's 4 bedroom, 4 bath. Wow, 4332 square feet of living space. Listed at 3,795,000. Wow, this is grand. It is on a 13,893 square foot lot. And they have open houses coming up Saturday and Sunday, 2 to 5. It's been on the market for only 2 days, and this is brought to us by the Morenos, Eileen, Laura, and George. Wow, look at that ceiling. I don't
It's a
think I've ever
beautiful
seen it.
house.
Oh, I have not seen a ceiling like that. Even that closet. Oh my gosh. Wow. The doorways, every little thing, it seems.
It's a traditional house. Lots of square footage in a great neighborhood. Seems appropriately priced considering what we've seen.
Yeah, yeah. I wonder how far up it'll go, or will it just reach up above? Let's
Well,
see.
if you look at that stat from the
Uh huh.
landscape, talked about, the luxury market slowing a little
Yeah,
more.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
So I think it'll sell in this range.
Yeah,
Maybe could approach 4. I don't know if it'd go any higher than that.
yeah, yeah. Wow. Well, very inspiring house. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Um, okay. Okay, where are we next?
Let's look at 1274 Eagle Vista Drive.
1274. There it is. All right. Get over there. So this is Eagle Rock. 1274 Eagle Vista Drive, 3 bedroom, 2 bath, 1,914 square feet of living space. It's listed at 1,579,000, and it's on a 5,300 square foot lot. And days on market 6. And this is listed by James Petty. So, what do you think of this one?
It's got a lot of outdoor destinations. It's got a detached space, 2-car garage.
Right.
Um, I don't think the interior is that amazing, and it's
Mm-hmm.
not staged, so
Mm-hmm.
that's not helping. But in this market, it seems appropriately priced. The neighborhood's good,
Yeah.
um, and it's 2,000 square feet almost.
Yeah. All right. Well, we will watch that one. Let's see. Okay.
So there's one on Cazador that we spoke about,
Oh yeah.
3863 Cazador.
Yeah. Uh, oh, do that. So 3863 Cazador Street, 3 bedrooms, 4 bath, 2,157 square feet, living space. Listed at 1,275,000. It's in Glassell Park, 4,975 square feet, almost 5,000 square feet of lot, mostly hill. Open houses are this Saturday and Sunday, 2 to 4, and this has been, let's see, 6 days on the market. Brought to us by Cindy Nguyen. So congrats to her.
So it's got one nice deck off to the side. Other than that, it's clean, but
Hmm.
dated.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah. You see it
it,
in the windows, right? You see it some other
the
spots.
windows, the stucco texture, the color of the stucco,
Yeah,
the interior finishes.
yeah,
So this is still a remodel, but it's a lot of square footage
yeah.
for that price point in a good neighborhood, and
Right.
some nice views out the back.
Yeah.
It
Gosh,
just
when I looked out on that balcony, I think there was like it was not painted on the
Yeah,
top. It's like
right, right.
and it was close up.
It's
You're
a
like
very grimy location. I know the exact
don't,
photo you're talking about.
don't
But
do that.
unfortunately, these houses, there was a whole series of them here. They made the
Uh huh.
balconies unusable almost. I
Mm,
mean, it's just
mm.
very poor design. They're like 3 foot
Very
deep
narrow.
balconies.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
yeah. So
That's nice down there, though. They made really good use of that space
they
on the
did.
side.
It's super important. Yeah,
Yeah,
it helps a
yeah.
lot.
Oh, look, they got a little kitchen there. That's great. All right. Well, good. That's a good one. You want to do one more, Darren, and we pack it up?
Sure. Let me find something under a million here. Which is not easy these days again. Let's go to Strickland. Strickland is
Strickland.
another street that's usually it's north of Figueroa in the Highland Park area.
All right.
6222 Strickland Avenue.
Got it. Okay. 6222 Strickland Avenue. Let me take a look here again. All right. 3 bedroom, 2 bath. This is Highland Park. Square footage is 1,199 square feet. Great price, $899,000. It's on a almost 5,000 square foot lot, and they'll have an open on Sunday from 12 to 3. Days on market 5, and this is brought to us by, oh man, I'm going to kill this name. You ready? Pochani Sri Sarinuat. No
Wow.
kidding. No kidding. Yeah,
Yeah.
that, that's amazing.
Okay.
I won't even try again on that. So, what do you think? Good price, but
Sure. 900,000. It might have some unpermitted square footage as well
let me look.
in that 3-2. But, that's a good price for today's market.
Uh huh.
Um, I know on Strickland, one of the issues there is street parking.
Oh, I
It
see.
can be narrow,
Got
uh,
it.
and there's a lot of people parked on the street often. It seems like
Got it.
there's a big flat driveway in front. And if
Yeah.
that is the case, then fantastic. This is a great house to buy on Strickland.
It does
Um,
say two. It does say two garage spaces.
right. That's
Uh,
great.
yeah.
So that's the issue with that street. It looks clean.
Uh huh.
The interior looks like it's, updated enough. It could be move-in ready at this price point, and adjust finishes as desired over time. So I think this is
Yeah.
a good buy.
Well, okay. Well, here's some. I'm trying to leaf through the description a bit. It says below the home, you have a full height basement for additional storage. So
Yeah.
that's a nice plus, right?
Yeah. Many of those homes on Strickland have those basements have become additional living spaces. But,
Is it on a hillside? Is that why?
it's a
It kind
pretty
of
steep
goes.
hill. Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So the homes are always, yeah, it's just you always have a tall basement, at least at one half of the basement.
Got it. Nice. Nice. Okay. Well, let me get out of here and see. Stop sharing. There we are. Uh, so, any parting shot, Darren? Anything we need to tell the people to kind of summarize?
Plant trees.
I think that's good. That's great. Yeah. Absolutely. Oh, did I say that? I said that. All right. Well, look, guys. Like Darren said, go order your trees, get them planted, get us to cool off a little bit more, and we'll just see you next week, 2 o'clock Thursday, with another edition of Real Estate Reality. There you go. Take care. Talk to you later, man.
Bye, everyone.
See ya.